How to live like a Stoic. Get up early. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his diary, Meditations, nearly 2,000 years ago, about how he wanted to remain under his nice, warm covers. Marcus was emperor of Rome. He could easily have stayed there as he could do anything he wanted. But Marcus knew that winning the morning was key to winning the day. And winning the day was key to winning at life. Marcus writes, At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into this world to do? Or is this what I was created for? To huddle under the covers and stay warm. He knew that a day well begun is half done. By pushing himself through the morning resistance, Marcus was insisting on doing the things that he was born to do and what he loved to do. He was starting on the right foot and beginning the process that would lead to a successful day. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. It is called self-discipline. Stoic philosophy is a personal endeavor that is designed to direct your own behavior. It is tempting to want to hold others to the high standards you set for yourself, but this is not only unfair, it is also counterproductive. Most powerful is he, as Seneca tried to instill in the rulers he advised, who has himself in his own power. Most powerful is he who is disciplined, because discipline is destiny. How much self-discipline you have will determine the ultimate quality of your life. Don't be afraid to ask for help. A Stoic is strong, and a Stoic is brave, and a Stoic is always willing to help others when they are needed. But a Stoic also needs to be able to ask for help, because sometimes that is the strongest and bravest thing to do. Marcus wrote, Don't be ashamed to need help. Like a soldier storming a wall, you have a mission to accomplish. And if you have been wounded and you need a comrade to pull you up, so what? If you need help, ask. If you need to lean on someone or something, do it. Very few of us will thrive as lone wolves. Remember that we all need others to survive and to thrive. Treat success and failure the same. Marcus tells us to accept it without arrogance, to let it go with indifference. Back in ancient Rome, Marcus knew that some days the crowd cheers and worships you, and other days they hate you and hit you with brickbats. Sometimes you get lucky and receive more credit than you deserve. Other times you will be held to an impossible and unfair standard. They will build you up and then tear you down. They will criticize you in public and in private, telling you it is all for show. There are good years and bad years, times when things go your way and times when they don't. That is the way that it goes. The key, Marcus said, is to assent to all of it. Accept the good stuff without arrogance and let the bad stuff go with indifference. Neither success nor failure says anything about you. A rock thrown in the air gains nothing by going up, Marcus said, and nothing by falling. Replace anger with love. Not to display anger or other emotions, to be free of passion and yet full of love. Marcus wasn't an unfeeling robot. He didn't stuff things down. He was a husband and a father. He wrote beautifully, took principled stands, worked hard and sacrificed. None of these things are possible for an unfeeling person. Yet it's undeniable that he and the Stoics talked extensively about the management of one's emotions. He talked about conquering their temper. He talked about overcoming grief. He talked about quenching lust and dispelling fear. It's a paradox, but quite a wonderful one. At least it is in Marcus's expression. He explains at the opening of Meditations that he learned from his teacher, Sextus, not to display anger or other emotions, to be free of passion and yet full of love. Beautiful. It's not that the Stoics had no temper or had no fear. It's that they controlled those emotions and replaced them with love. They loved their fate, amor fati. They loved other people, and they loved every minute they were alive. Love, love, love. That's what you replace it all with. Constantly ask, is this necessary? Because most of what we say and do is not essential. If you can eliminate it, you'll have more time and more tranquility. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? If you seek tranquility, Marcus said, do less. And then he follows the note to himself with some clarification. Not nothing, less. Do only what's essential, which brings a double satisfaction, he writes, to do less, better. Follow this advice today and every day. So much of what we think we must do, so much of what we end up doing is not essential. We do it out of habit, we do it out of guilt, we do it out of laziness, or we do it out of greedy ambition. And then we wonder why our performance suffers. We wonder why our heart isn't really in it. Of course it isn't. We know deep down there's no point. But if we could do less inessential stuff, we'd be able to better do what is essential. We'd also get a taste of that tranquility that Marcus was talking about. A double satisfaction. Never be overheard complaining, not even to yourself. In Meditations, Marcus speaks to this idea over and over. Look inward, not outward. Don't complain. Don't meddle in the affairs of others. Remember when you have acted like that, he says, when you see someone acting objectionably. The Stoic does not have time to complain about others because they have too much to improve on at home. When we make the distinction between what's in our control and outside our control, we see very quickly that it is only our own decisions, actions, words, and thoughts that are worthy of our attention. Everything else is the business of everyone else. As Marcus reminded himself, you can hold your breath until you turn blue, but they'll still go on doing it. Thank you for watching. Always remember, the quality of your thoughts will determine the quality of your life. Hit the like, subscribe, and bell for more.